Now for this 8 minutes, let's practice stacking foreshortened cylinders. So I'm going to put my 2 guide points. Remember how important? I still use these all the time. I've been drawing professionally for over 30 years, and I still use guide points. Draw a foreshortened circle. That's a squished image. We took a circle and we squished it. We want this near point to look closer. Now draw 2 vertical lines. We'll just draw a great cylinder. It's a wonderful practice shape. You can just, grab a piece of paper out of your desk drawer, or use the back of a bill you're paying if you want to take a break from paying bills like I do. I just draw on the back of them. Just 8 minutes a day. Now, not straight across. Let's curve the bottom right here. Let's curve the bottom. There's that cylinder. Now let's use a guide point. Let's put another layer. Let's stack these on top of each other. Let's have some fun. Let's be architects of this pencil rendering. We're going to draw this foreshortened circle around the base. Now watch. From this point right here, let's go way out to that edge and come back in close. It looks like kind of like a top hat right here. So you go to this point, come around back behind the corner, and you place that nice foreshortened circle right there. See, that word foreshortening is one of 12 words. Remember, there's 12 words I'm going to teach you, and if you want to get a list of these words, go to the website, click on the drawing lessons, those animated lessons, or you can click on the link to my drawing books, and you can see a preview of those 12 Renaissance words. You can print it up right from my website. Okay, not straight across, curve the bottom. Here's another one of those 12 words. This is called contour. It's a curved shape. It's called contour. Now I'm going to put another layer. I'm going to put another point here and put another point out here. And look at this, less than 2 minutes, and you have a really cool 3-layer. Could be a wedding cake you're drawing, or it could be just a stacked building. It's a great beginning of like some kind of a cool city drawing. You're going to draw some kind of a super city here, straight down, follow the vertical lines. You might remember drawing these in the Secrecy, that PBS show that I created and produced many years ago. Now watch this. I'm going to zoom out just a tad. I'm going to curve the bottom right there. I'm going to curve the bottom. Now see this curve? It's going to be even more visual. You got to curve it even more like this. Look at that. Curve that bottom. That's a wonderful shape. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Look what you did. Cool. And look at just using a regular pencil and a piece of scratch paper, and you have a start of a drawing. Now let's identify the light coming from this direction. Let's work on shading a lot. The sun's up here, so watch this. I'm going to take my pencil. You can take the edge if you want. I'm going to kind of scribble the edge right here. Okay? Really dark on the side. Or sometimes people use contour lines like this, curving lines, or scribble. And then I'm going to use a tool, a blending stump that I have right here. Take a look. This is about 30 cents at an art supply store. Take just a musher. It's like a paintbrush for artists, for pencil illustrators, and we're going to blend it from dark to light. See right there? It's really, really dark right here, and it goes lighter and lighter. I'll go and zoom in so you can see that a bit right there. You got to zoom in a little bit right there. See that? It's really dark, and it gets lighter and lighter. One of the kings of shadings, a fellow named Chris Van Allsburg. He wrote The Polar Express, and he wrote Jumanji, and he wrote my personal favorite, is The Z Was Zapped. You ever hear of that book called The Z Was Zapped? Look at those pictures. They'll make you cry. They're absolutely beautiful. His shading. Chris Van Allsburg. Got to get his books and check them out. Now, I do a lot of blended shading in my books. My one book called Drawing in 3D, you can check that one out from your bookstore or from your library. It's called Drawing in 3D with Mark Kistler. This is what the cover looks like right there. We'll zoom out so you can see it a little bit better there. See, it says Drawing in 3D. Check this one out. It has a lot of great illustrations in it that helping you with shading and practicing and lettering. Okay? The shading is so important to make your drawing look three-dimensional, 3D. Going to do it real dark with your pencil, real dark on the side, and then we'll use our handy tool and we'll blend it and get it lighter and lighter as you go across. Lighter and lighter. Look at 4 minutes and you have a nice three-dimensional image. So look at the sun's up here, so the sun's going to hit here and here and here. See, the X marks the spot. And the sun will hit on the top too. There'll be a little bit of a shadow. You can cast a little bit of a shadow. I'll zoom in just a bit so you see the shadow. Right there is good. And see that shadow? See that shadow right there? Look at this. Love that shadow. And then zoom out just a bit and I'll put a shadow at the bottom down here. opposite the light. Remember, that's the key. If you identify where the light's coming from and you shade opposite, your drawings are going to look so 3D. They'll pop off. A visual pop for your eye. Just pop right off. Okay? You can go crazy if you want to put a shadow inside here to make it hollow. You can, you know what? I'm going to put, let's put some windows in here. I'm going to put a kind of a squished circle, foreshortened shape right there. Now, if I'm putting these openings on the right side, I'm going to put the thickness on the right side. Watch this. The window's on the right side. So I'm going to put the little thickness over here on the right and the left, because I'll zoom in on that so you can see a bit more there. Zoom in just a bit more. There you go. Now, see what I did? The thickness is on the right side, okay? Then you can put a little image inside. Say you have someone looking out the window. Maybe that's someone's home there. But now you darken in the background back there, and it really pops that image off. Watch this. Darken that in back there. And then you have a little guy in there. Now I'm going to put a little shadow. And then I'll take my little blender and kind of smooth out that shadow. All right? You can clean it up here, and I'll zoom out just a bit more. And you see that? And then, you know, watch this. I'm going to let's put two windows. Look at now. The window's not going to be quite as foreshortened if it's right in the middle right here. But as it moves around the side, it's going to get a little bit smaller. That's one of those 12 words. Remember those 12 words? I call these the Renaissance words. These words have been around for 500 years. And remember, if you learn these words, you can draw in 3D. Okay? Now, if you want to see some student examples of this, go to my website and click on Student Art Gallery. And you can see hundreds of students that have practiced the same image you're doing. Look at this. As the cylinder's going around, as the windows are moving away from your eye, the thickness is on the right side. Now, if I put the window over here on the left side, the thickness would be opposite. We'll do that in a future lesson. Now, right down here, let's put it like a doorway. Check this out. Put two vertical lines. Put two vertical lines. Curve the top. Look, you got a little doorway right there. I'll go ahead and darken in the background. That's called contrast. You can put, you know, maybe put like a little arm waving or something. Someone's in there waving. Hi, how are ya? Any extras you want to add to your drawing to make it more fun. That's one of the fun things about illustrating. You're creating your own world with your imagination. This is your territory, see? Now the door's on the right side, so let's put the thickness over here on the right side. See that? The door's on the right, so the thickness is on the right. If the door was on the left, the thickness would be opposite. And then I'll darken in that, make it real dark right here. Cool. And we'll shade right here. Remember, if you want to see some student examples of these, go to my Student Art Gallery. If you want to get these 12 Renaissance words, go to the website and click on the animated drawing lessons. You can get the copy of those charts, the Renaissance word chart in the first lessons. And there's a lot more drawing lessons on the website at draw3d.com. 8 minutes right there. Way to go.